No, let's start over. My name is Sally Garrido. I am from Puerto Rico. I was born in Puerto Rico, but we moved to Maryland when I was 9 or 10. And then in 1989, my parents moved to Dalton, Georgia, and I've been in Dalton, Georgia since. My husband's name is Eduardo Garrido. We have 4 kids. Anthony is the oldest. He just turned 12 a couple of days ago. Then Alexander, he is 10. And then we have Anderson, who is about to be 8. And then we have Jasmine. So we have 3 boys and 1 little girl, and she's 5. Right now, currently, I am a auditor for the Georgia Cumberland Conference since April of this year. My dad is a pastor, and my mom has always taught in the Adventist education. And growing up, I always wanted to work for the church. When I became an accountant, the first job I found was here in Dalton, working for an accounting firm. And I worked for them for 14 years till I got the job at the conference as an auditor. But to go back maybe 10 years ago, I was working at the firm, the CPA firm, and I've always wanted to work for the conference. And there was a job opening, and I applied for it. And at that point, I made it to the last 3 candidates, and they decided to go with someone that had more experience. And maybe about 5 years ago, I applied for another job at the conference, and at this time, they called me and they wanted me to take the job. But at that time, I had too much experience. And so at the moment, financially, I could not take the job. I could not take the pay cut. And January of this year, and throughout all these years, I have always prayed, for God to please open up a job at the conference when it was His time. In January, I got a call from them. I wasn't looking for a job with the conference at that time because it was tax season. And during tax season, it's just not the greatest time to leave a tax firm. So when they contacted me about a possible job, I at first wanted to say, no, it's not the time, I can't move right now. And then after thinking and praying about it, I said, God, you know what? I've always wanted to work for you. The other times, the doors have been closed, and this time, they're knocking at my door, so who am I to close them before I even explore this? And so I decided to, by faith, just say, okay, consider me for this position. You can put my name in the list. And one after another meeting, another appointment, another interview, my name kept coming up. And they finally told me, the job is yours. The first committee agreed to give you the job, offer you the job, but it's up to you if you want to continue. There's a few other committees that have to approve it. And I kept praying. I said, Lord, as long as you want me to walk through those doors, you keep opening them. I'm just gonna walk through them. So fast forward a little bit, all the doors were opened, and here I am. I'm working for the conference as one of their auditors, and I am so blessed and so humbled to have gotten the job.